Ooh, what's up, nerds and geeks? My name is OMG WTFLOL FTWBRB. Welcome back to more Total Extreme Wrestling 2013 Mod Spotlight. We're playing as the WWE in the current year of 2015, and we're going to be booking a pay-per-view tonight. That pay-per-view being Payback. My apologies if you hear a fan blowing in the background. You really shouldn't. I don't think it is really that loud enough to be picked up. But if you do, my apologies. It's hot, what can I say? And always, there should be an annotation up there in the corner linking you to the show, or down in the description. The time should be down there. I don't think I've done it for ROH yet, so I need to get to that. Either way, we do have a locker room incident before we start booking the show, so let's check that out. And it's involving Ryback. Ryback gave the locker room a lift as he unveiled a series of spot-on impressions of some of his colleagues. Good going, Ryback. You increased our 100 rating to 100. Thank you for doing that. Ryback and Sheamus were doing impressions. That's interesting because they're fighting tonight. Either way, we have already pre-booked most of the show. There is one match, though, I'm thinking about changing, and that's Big Show and Dean Ambrose. I know I made it a no DQ match, but I'm thinking about changing it. In fact, I think I'm doing it. We're going to change this to a last man standing match. Let's go ahead and do that. And it'll be Dean Ambrose versus the Big Show. Last man standing. There we go. And that's about it. So what shall we start off the night with? Maybe we should start off the night with the last man standing match. I don't know. That actually might not be a bad idea to start off with. Or we could do Dolph Ziggler and Stardust to start off the night. In fact, I'm thinking Ziggler and Stardust might be a good way to go. So we'll go Dolph Ziggler, Stardust to open up the night. Dolph is a main event talent, I believe. No, he's upper mid-card. And Stardust is an upper mid-card as well, I believe. Yep. So we'll give you guys 15 minutes. 13 minutes adding up to 15 minutes. And who won last time? I believe Ziggler won last time, didn't he? Yes, he defeated Stardust at Extreme Rules. Do we want to give Stardust the victory this time? Let's look at the storylines recap. And we got... Where is it at? Dolph Ziggler, Stardust. Might be wise to give it to Ziggler in this one. And end the feud after this. I just don't know where I'd put him to go next after this. But I don't know. So we'll give it to Dolph Ziggler. Open, all out, work the crowd match. And there we go. Ziggler Stardust to open up the night. Then we'll probably move on. This is most likely going to be a pre-show about the Sheamus Ryback match. So I'm thinking we could move on to the Brass Ring Club and the Usos, which will give you guys, say 10 minutes is a minor match. Cesaro's a mid-carder, Titan's a lower mid, and I believe all of you guys are mid-carders as well. So I'm going to give you guys 13 minutes as well. And it's going to go to the Brass Wing Club. The Brass Ring Club will give the victory to Tyson Kidd. Let's keep Cesaro strong. It's going to be an open, all-out match. There we go. Well, then we'll probably move on to, I'm thinking maybe Bad News Barrett and Bryan. Yeah, let's go Daniel Bryan, Bad News Barrett. In fact, that might not be a bad match to start off the night with. Give you guys full 15 minutes again. So every match so far has been about 15 minutes. Intercontinental title on the line. We're going to let Daniel Bryan get the victory. And an open, all-out match. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is have, like, Bryan extend his hand after the match and, like, Barrett attack him or something. Not entirely sure where I'm going with that one yet. Something around there, though. And then we could go into... Do I want to do Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt? Let's go Dean Ambrose, Big Show. And I believe, yep, Dean Ambrose is the main event talent, and so is the Big Show. So you guys are going to get... well, do I want to do 20 minutes? I'm thinking 18 minutes. 18 minutes. We're going to have Dean Ambrose get the victory, of course. I want to keep Big Show strong. This is going to be an open, slow-built match. And can I have Dean Ambrose take a crazy bump? Yes, we can. Thank you, Dean Ambrose. 10 count. Let's have botched interference at some point with Triple H. There we go. Cool. We'll probably have like a music video for that or something. And then we could follow up into... We need to slow it down, so we'll go into the Divas title match, which will be 10 minutes long. And we're going to have Nikki Bella retain. We'll have her pin Naomi. And I want to keep AJ strong in this match. So let's keep AJ strong. It's going to be an open bout. Might as well make it all out. We won't keep AJ strong. The way I'm thinking about this is, though, is having this lead off until AJ versus Nikki for the title. And then we will follow up with Cena versus Miz, which I'll give 16 minutes to. And it'll be for the United States Championship. We've done this match one time before. And we're going to give it to John Cena again. It's going to be an... Actually, I want to protect Miz in this match, though. Make him look good. It's going to be an open, slow-built match. And we will have outside interference during the match. It won't help Miz win the match, but we're going to have Cena not only get attacked by Mizdow at some point, but we're going to have him get distracted by Mizdow at some point as well. And I'm thinking we'll also run interference on the Miz as well. Or should we do a distraction? Yeah, let's do a distraction. We'll have Miz get distracted by Alex Riley. Maybe I could end it like that? Let's end it like that, actually. So we'll have a distraction finish, which will be the Miz being distracted by Alex Riley for the finish. And then we will follow up with Roman versus Bray Wyatt, which will get 18 minutes. I believe Bray won the first time, yep. And I'm thinking I'm going to have Bray Wyatt win a second time. It's going to be an open, slow-built match. We're going to keep Roman Reigns strong. And we're going to have... It's going to be a tainted win. Alright, so it'll be a tainted win. I haven't decided what yet, so we'll just do that. Tainted win, allowing Bray to get the victory over Roman. And then we end the night with our steel cage match between the champ and the challenger. It's going to go on for 20 minutes. It's going to be for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And this is going to be the match that proves that Seth Rollins does not need the authority, and he's going to win. So we're going to make it decisive as well. And there we go. So let's throw in some other things, and we're going to have at least 2 pre-show matches. We're going to have the Ryback versus Sheamus match, and we're also going to do something else. So let's see. Can we do that handshake thing I was talking about? Post-match handshake. After the goes over and shakes the hand as a sign of respect. The winner refuses. After a singles match, the winner goes over and offers his handshake to the loser, but the loser refuses. So we'll do this. Daniel Bryan goes over to shake the hand of Bad News Barrett, but Barrett refuses. We'll have it be like 2 minutes. Okay. And then I also want to do a 2 psych ups. I want to do Triple H psyching up Big Show later tonight. give him 3 minutes for that. And put that a little bit earlier. I'm thinking maybe right here. And then I also want to do Triple H psyching up Seth Rollins. So, Triple H psyching up Seth Rollins. Have it go for the full 5 because it's the world champion. And we'll put that right before the Cena match. We should probably do a movie for Big Show and Ambrose. So, hype, and it'll be 1v1. We're going to do a couple of these as well. Dean Ambrose and Big Show. It could be a 8-minute movie. 6 minutes. That's what I feel good with. 6 minutes for Ambrose and Big Show. And then we will do the hype video for Bray and Roman as well. They'll get 8 minutes. Not 10 minutes, 8 minutes. And we will also do the hype video for Randy Orton and Seth Rollins. So hype video, Randy Orton and Seth Rollins. And we'll give you guys the full 10 minutes. And then what I'm thinking we also can do is we'll do a Miz getting, hyping up his match later tonight. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll do interview, hype, and it'll be the Miz hyping up his match later tonight against John Cena. So Miz, John Cena, have him interview for 6 minutes, and that should be enough. We'll put that right after the Dean Ambrose, or right before the Dean Ambrose thing. Or we could do that right after the Dolph Ziggler Stardust match. Alright, so let's add this bad boy in, because this is going to be the main event of the pre-show. We're going to give you guys 13 minutes. I don't believe you two have had a one-on-one match yet, have you? No. You have not. Actually, yes, they have. They've had one one-on-one match, and it was on Extreme Rules. Well, we had Sheamus beat Ryback that one time, so Ryback's going to get the win this time. It's going to be open, all-out match. And then I also wanted to do another pre-show bout, which will be Damien and Mizdow taking on Alex Riley. And we'll give you guys 10 minutes. And we'll have Riley pick the victory up in an open, all-out match. Alright, let me just look at the analysis real quick, make sure that there's really nobody. Oh, Rusev. It might be wise to put Rusev in action. I just don't know against who. Don't know against who, nerds and geeks. That's the only problem for Rusev. Could do another pre-show bout though. Tag team. We'll put the Wyatts in action. Wyatt family can beat the team of Goldust and somebody. That's who I was thinking. Just don't know who I can have Goldust team with. Let's keep it faces. Goldust and maybe, just maybe, in fact, Goldust and R-Truth. I know, strange team, but we're doing it. And we'll give the victory to Luke Harper. Keep both of them strong, and it's going to be decisive. I know I should give Rusev an action. I probably could. Let's do it. We'll have open challenge It'll be Rusev issuing an open challenge, doing his whole regular USA spiel. We'll have that be between the Cena match. So Rusev can fight probably Jack Swagger. Rusev faces... We could do Mark Henry again, but I don't know how many times they fought each other. This will be their last match we can do, so we'll let them do it. Give them 10 minutes, pre-show. Rusev gets the victory, open bout, decisive win. And there's really nobody I want to feud with Rusev, or else I would have Rusev, well, have whoever. What the heck? Where's the... Did I press cancel? No, I made it a pre-show match. I would have someone come and stop Rusev from, like, doing the beatdown on Mark Henry. I just don't know who we could use. Because there's nobody I see that I want to use. I thought about Adrian Neville, but I just think Rusev Neville would be a weird match type. Or weird mix-up, you know? Could do maybe like Titus O'Neil, but that would just be a throwaway feud. Is there anybody that I would like to possibly use? Because I think this would be a great moment to have Rusev have that feud with, like, somebody, because, you know, they came out to save Mark Henry. I just don't know who I could use. I could do Dolph Ziggler and have the Rusev Ziggler feud. Could do Ryback, but him and Sheamus just started feuding. Let's just not even do anything. We'll have Mark Henry come out and accept his challenge, and that'll be that. So Mark Henry, Rusev, can go on for 3 minutes there. And there we go. I think that's just about enough for me. I don't remember, or I can't think of anything else I'd want to do. So welcome to those nerds and geeks who clicked on the annotation to skip ahead to view the results of the show, or looked in the description. I like Payback. I think Payback's going to be a fun pay-per-view, so let's just do this. Let's run the show. So we have 3 pre-show bouts. 2 were unadvertised. We had our first match that gets a 49D+. Stalled in reaction, but not much weighing heat. Alex Riley defeating Damian Mizdow with a spike DDT. Mizdow was off his game tonight. No improvements. Then we move on to a 52D+. Some good action, but not much weighing heat. The Wyatt family defeating Goldust and R-Truth when Luke Harper defeated Truth with a running big boot. Truth is improving in Rumble. And then our main event of the pre-show got a 68C+. Featured great action and average heat. Ryback defeating Sheamus with the suplex power slam. And Ryback's improving in technical. So we open up the night with Dolph Ziggler and Stardust, which gets an 80B to start out the night. Hell yes. An 80B to start out the night? That's great. Bout that featured great action and average heat. Dolph Ziggler defeating Stardust with the zigzag. Stardust is improving in performance, and Dolph Ziggler's improving in Rumble. Super happy with that 80B. You have no idea. And then Miz follows up with an interview hyping his upcoming match against Cena later tonight, which gets an 84B+. Good going, Miz. And then we lead into the WWE Tag Team Championship match, which gets a 65C. Some good action, but not much weighing heat. The Brass Ring Club defeating the Usos when Tyson Kidd defeated Jey Uso with the Sharpshooter. They made defense number 2 of their tag titles. And then we go into a 79B where Triple H is backstage psyching up Big Show later for his match against Dean Ambrose tonight, which I changed into a last man standing match last minute. So far, really doing well tonight. And then an 82B+ featured great action and average heat. Daniel Bryan defeating Bad News Barrett with cattle mutilation, making defense number 2 of his Intercontinental title. The matches are doing great tonight. And then we have a 65... I messed up. I'm not going back, but I messed up because there was supposed to have been a handshake between the two afterwards, but Bad News Barrett declining it. I hope I didn't put that too far. Either way, this was a video playing, hyping the upcoming Dean Ambrose Big Show match. Got a 65C. And then a 72 D or B minus. Great action and a good crowd. Dean Ambrose defeating Big Show in a last man standing match when Big Show could not beat a 10 count after the headlock driver or dirty deeds. We also saw Triple H accidentally hit Big Show during the match. Dean Ambrose did take a crazy bump in this match, so that's good. Or not good, but that helped it. And this was the handshake, but got a 64C. Put it in the wrong place, that's fine. Barrett refusing to shake his hand. And then in a 47D, solid ring action but not much weight and heat. Nikki Bella defeating AJ Lee, Paige, and Naomi when she defeated Naomi with Twin Magic. Okay. That's fine, I guess. And then we see Triple H backstage psyching Seth Rollins up for his match later on tonight. That got a 75 B minus. Then we have a 73 B minus, a bout that featured great action and a good crowd. John Cena defeating The Miz with the attitude adjustment after a distraction from Alex Riley. We also saw Mizdow attack Cena and distract Cena. That's defense number 9 of Cena's United States title. Miz and Cena have great chemistry. And Damien Mizdow didn't do too well with the face thing, but whatever. And then Rusev is in the ring, doing his whole American spiel, saying that he was not scheduled to be on the card tonight, but that's not going to happen. He's not going to let John Cena ruin his career and all this stuff. And issues an open challenge, which is accepted by Mark Henry, who comes out and says he's going to beat Rusev just like Cena beat him. And then we go on to have a 54C minus of a match that had some good action and average heat. Rusev defeating Henry with the bullplex. And then a 67 C plus plays for the a 67 C plus for the video playing or hyping up the Roman Reigns Bray Wyatt bout we're about to have. And then we have a 69 C plus featured great action and a good crowd. Bray Wyatt defeating Roman Reigns by illegally using the ropes for leverage. And then a video hyping the upcoming WWE title match between Orton and Seth Rollins that gets a 72 B minus. And we get an 81B to end off the night. Featured great action and a good crowd. Rollins defeating Orton in a cage match with God's Last Gift making defense number 2 of his heavyweight title. And as I said before, I envision this being like the match that proves to everyone that Rollins deserves to be where he's at because he wins it without any help. And this show increases our popularity in 40 regions. We got a 78B. Which one had a good match or the best match of the night? Because they're getting the compliment. And I think it might have been Daniel Bryan and Bad News Barrett. So I'm going to give them the speech. It'll be Daniel Bryan and Bad News Barrett. I'm going to compliment them on a good performance. And let's also compliment The Miz on having a good performance tonight because he knocked it away with that promo. There we go. So Bryan was pleased, Barrett was pleased, and Miz was pleased. All right. Great pay-per-view. That was a really good pay-per-view. I enjoyed how it went. It was good. It was a good pay-per-view. I know we're probably going to end that Stardust feud. I'm not sure if we're going to end the tag team title feud or just add more teams to it because I don't want to do another match between those two teams, but I wouldn't mind having another match with the Usos in it, because a part of me kind of wants it to be the Usos versus the Wyatt family at some point for the titles. So Nation, that's fine. 7.3, that's pretty good. Fandango's irritated that he wasn't on the pay-per-view. So is Sting. Seriously, Sting? What am I going to use you for at Payback? Get out of my face, Sting. And Alicia Fox. So let's look at the storylines real quick before we end this off. We're probably going to continue with Bad News Barrett and Bryan. This one might come to an end. I think I'm going to. We're going to continue this on probably for a little bit longer, maybe one more pay-per-view. In fact, I think that's all I can do is one more pay-per-view. And then we have, I don't know, because I believe Money in the Bank's also coming up. So this is going to be just changed over to AJ and Nikki Bella. This is over. We're going to find a new person. This is practically over. It's not over because we're doing the Authority and Dean Ambrose, but it's not with Big Show anymore. Big Show's going to be taken out. This one's most likely going to end, and we're continuing this on at least until SummerSlam. So let's look at the storylines real quick, even though I just did that, so let's not. Let's auto push. And let's look at our creative meeting before I end this episode off. So our franchise players are Cena, Orton, Bryan, Big Show, and Ambrose. AJ is our next big thing. Paige, AJ, Jimmy Uso, Xavier Woods, and Bo Dallas are hot prospects. McMahon, Triple H, Cena, Heyman, and Ambrose can talk the talk. Cena, Bryan, Ambrose, Orton, and Stardust are showstoppers. Bryan, Kidd, Cena, Ambrose, and Cesaro are ring generals. Cena, Lesnar, Rollins, Ambrose, and Eric Rowan are currently hot. Interesting. Taker, Alex Riley, Zack Ryder, Jack Swagger, and Sting are not hot. Taker and Sting are on a time decline, and our hidden gems are right here. So that's going to do it for this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. There will not be another episode uploaded today. I know I usually upload at least 2 because we do Monday and Raw and SmackDown. But since we did a pay-per-view, I'm going to wait off until next week so we can upload both those. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, do me a favor. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you have not already. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Don't forget to share this video with your Facebook friends and Twitter to help the channel grow. That'd be greatly appreciated. And as always, my name has been OMGWTF, LOLFTWBRB, and I'll see you nerds and geeks next time. So have a good one.